It's very difficult to find timing. Yeah, it's bad because maybe you find that we had funding because I was an experimented. I already had did startups, so I could find funding, but we didn't get traction because we were mobile, but we were Nokia 60 phones. Can you still believe that? No iPhone, no Android. I have troubles remembering that already.
Right.
But we were coding apps on Nokia phones.
Yeah. Beep. 6 minutes in, the first. Okay, anyway, but it is interesting. And the company, the first idea you had was putting video comments underneath stories.
Yeah, and we took down the whole of TechCrunch.
You took down TechCrunch because you had too many video posts.
We had video comments in there, yeah. But I have to admit, when I see, so the main product was not the video comments. The main product was very simple. You would record a video saying something, here is what it is to do a startup in San Francisco, and you hit reply, and someone replies, and we were the first, I think, to create a thread of videos. Right. And when I see Snapchat today, no, it's not similar. I cannot, but there was
no. It's very similar.
It's some of that.
It's the seeds of it.
And it makes me, it makes me a little too early. But so we had video threads, we had mobile, and we had a very vibrant community of users who loved video. And I tell you a story that is not very known. I was. The very first year I started Seesmic, I was at World Economic Forum in Davos, and there was this young guy that no one knew walking around, and his name was Mark Zuckerberg. And I met Mark there for the first time. We were both in this program of young people, young global
they have
leaders.
Like the young entrepreneurs. You get to go,
And Mark and I talk, and I think
2005,
2000, yes, very early Facebook days too. They were only in colleges.
Only college.
They were going from Harvard to another college, if I remember well.
Wow.
Very, very, very little, and no one knew him. It was fun, to work with him because no one cared, and yet
he was very quiet.
Very quiet, very shy.
Very shy, but he listened.
Yeah, and so
the wheels were turning.
And he was already very curious, which I think is one of the key qualities of an entrepreneur, is to always be learning and curious. Yeah. And he says, "What do you do?" And I tell him, and he already had that video bug in an incredible way. We sat in the middle of a World Economic Forum for an hour. I always remember this probably as one of the largest opportunities I didn't take. But after an hour, I showed him my product, and he said, "Why don't you come and do it for us?"
Yeah. And wow. You would have had Facebook shares in 2005.
I don't know if it's 5, but it may be 8. But maybe it's very early.
Yeah.
And Seesmic was 2008. So it was 2008, 9, something like this.
Yeah.
And 8, I would say 8. And and I said, "Mark, I really thank you for the idea." It was just an idea. But I just raised capital.
Yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur. I need to start this thing, and then let's keep in touch. Big mistake.
Yes, I am so in love with Tommy John. Their underwear, their socks, their undershirts, everything. Especially, actually, I love their hoodie. People don't know they make a hoodie. I love the hoodie as well. I'm probably going to buy a second one, actually, because I never want to be without it. Let me just tell you about the underwear right now. These underwear are life-changing. I kid you not, this past week, threw away every pair of underwear I had. And some of these things are back from college. I'm not kidding you. I've had underwear for 20 years. So I get some tighty-whities in there. I think I found a pair of Empire Strikes Back underwear. I'm not kidding. That's how far back these things go, to underoos. But Tommy Johns are perfect. They're made out of this amazing breathable fabric that moves with you, not against you. And it's ultralight. I'm wearing them right now. And you never have to make that awkward adjustment. Gentlemen, you know what I'm talking about. And you'll never get a wedgie. Everybody knows what a wedgie is. You're not going to get those. They are just perfect. I literally bought 10 of them. I am on a new, fresh rotation. I feel confident. And I take these things when I'm hiking, when I'm playing basketball, when I'm sitting at a poker table, when I'm here doing the podcast, and when I'm walking around the city. Sometimes I feel like taking my pants off and just walking in my Tommy Johns. I'll just be honest here. They are that amazing. I love them. I walk around the house in my Tommy Johns, and my wife laughs. She says, "You love those underwear, don't you?" It's true. I do love them. And listen, it's backed by the best pair you'll ever wear, or it's free, guarantee. And I just had the founder of Tommy John on. What a spectacular story it is, this startup, from Howard Stern to other celebrities just becoming addicted to the product. It is an amazing, amazing company, great founder. And most importantly, they're just obsessing on product. And really, that's what this direct-to-consumer product revolution is about. And Tommy John is leading that revolution. They study and they study and they refine their products to a level of obsession that people who had guaranteed marketing channels, i.e. shelf space, just didn't do. People just didn't care. They wanted to make everything for the lowest price possible. That's not what Tommy John does. They say, let's make the best pair of underwear possible. Let me tell you something. You know what? You're spending a lot of time in your underwear. I'm telling you that. We all know that. Why not have the best pair you'll ever wear? I love it. And by the way, the socks are great too, because I wear the socks every day. And I did the same thing. Just tossed all my old socks, got all these socks. They last forever, and they always stay up all day. It's a great, great company. I love the product, as do many other podcasters and famous folks. Like I said, Howard Stern can't shut up about these things. TommyJohn.com/twist. TommyJohn.com/TWIST, and you'll get 20% off your first order. TommyJohn.com/twist to get 20% off your first order. You're going to love the product just like I do. Go ahead and go to TommyJohn.com/twist and order a couple pairs of underwear, a couple pairs of socks. You're going to love it. Okay, let's get back to this amazing program.